Hello, this is Heather Hoffman. Happy summer. I'm here today with my first card using the August 2021 kit of the month. I'm doing kind of a fun layered stenciling technique and making a slimline card. I already have my image and sentiment from the kit pre-stamped on this slimline card panel that I've taken off of just a piece of white cardstock. I've got 3 colors of distress ink I'm going to use, and I've kind of picked sort of a semi-traditional start to fall colors, the yellow and the orangey red color, and then I twisted it up a little and grabbed a pink tone. I thought it would be kind of fun to mix up what you think of for normal fall and autumn colors. So I'm starting off just right on my background. I'm going to start with a very soft, just kind of a start of a background that we're going to build our stenciling over. So I'm using my yellow, which is fossilized amber, and I just kind of did sort of the center going across. Again, just a little bit of a really soft, light touch to this for just a tiny bit of color. And then coming in along the bottom a little bit, softly around using CRACKLING Campfire. I love that rich kind of red-orange tone. And then another more recently released color, KITSCH Flamingo. And I don't know if I said that right, but kind of a bright, happy pink. And I just thought it gave a nice little pop of color to this card as well. All right, so now we have kind of our basic soft outline on there. And now I'm going to put over my stencil. This is the diagonal stripes. It's a slimline version from Pinkfresh Studio. Any basic stencil will work. You don't even have to do this in a slimline. I just wanted enough space to really show off the stenciling. And I'm going to go over each area with the exact same colors of the distress ink. It's just going to layer that same color, kind of tone on tone, over the top of it. So you have that soft color down in the background, and then just blending, not super dark, but just a little bit deeper bit of color on here than what the original was on here. And then between each color, I'm just using a microfiber cloth to clean off the stencil. That way I don't have any extra color left on there that's gonna contaminate my brush and my other colors. So just a quick little wipe off any excess. And then here's that magical reveal as we pull that off. Isn't it fun how much those stripes add? But we're not done yet now. I'm gonna pull a different stencil off just to add a different bit of texture. This is the Slim Leafy Squares, another Pinkfresh Studio stencil, and I'm going to use white embossing paste. That's going to add a little bit of texture and dimension, and also just a little bit of a different look over the top. Instead of using ink again, I wanted to get a little bit of a different effect. I'm kind of being careful as I go on here, just with little bits of ink at a time, especially as I get down close around those words. I'm not trying to fill every little bit. I just kind of want a little bit of rough detail, kind of all the way around there. But again, I don't want to cover up any of my image, or even more particularly that sentiment. So I'm just going close, but being careful where I'm putting it so that I get it in there and around, but it kind of fades off as it gets close to the image. The great thing about this, it's going to be white, but it's not a super opaque white. You'll be able to see the color and the stripes underneath. So it's just going to build up on what's already there to add again, a little more texture and dimension and fun. All right, and that's pulled off, and there's a little bit of a closer look at that. I'm going to set that aside and let that dry and make sure it's nice and dry to the touch, and then we're still going to add just a little more color. I want to add kind of a little bit of a frame silhouette around the edge. So again, using the exact same colors in the exact same areas and just adding a little color. This is also going to layer a bit over that stenciling to kind of deepen and make it pop out just a tiny bit more. It's kind of the perfect finishing touch. And I don't know if you can see just the little extra bit of shading around the edges, how it just pulls the whole thing together. Super easy, not very hard and time consuming, but it's just a fun way to use your inks and your stencils and kind of stretch them a little more than you would think by using individual colors. So or individual stencils. So you get the buildup and the layering effect. That's kind of fun. All right, I matted that first layer with a thin bit of white cardstock, and then I'm mounting it just on a coordinating yellow cardstock. I picked that since it was that center color, and our card is finished. Kind of a unique fall color combo and some fun stenciling and texture. Thanks so much for coming by today. Have a wonderful day.